Noel. Nerlens doesn't have a lot of weight in his back pocket, so you got to make him carry up some extra, because if you give him a free jump, he's going to make you eat it.
Mid-range for Julius, and it's nothing but net. Julius hunting and the hustle plays. That's what Tibbs has been talking about with Randall. What a leader he's turned out to be.
Well, sometimes the game just takes a little longer for some players when they come into the NBA.
Wesley Matthews with the triple for the Lakers.
Wesley bought in.
Another turnover for the Lakers. This time it's Caruso turning it over to the southpaw Barrett. Another southpaw. From Dallas, Texas, it's Julius Randle. Couple of dribbles over AD. That's a sweet move. And then they turn it over for the third time already. As you say, get it to AD immediately when they come down the floor. Ball fake. Randle, Julius, has got his third basket, and he's feeling it tonight.
Field.
And Randle draped all over AD, 16 on the clock, so they did get it to him sooner. This is the #1 scoring defense in the league and rated #4. That's a good dish. That's what Drummond has to do. Throw it down. Stu, you know what else is going to be huge tonight? Pace. New York is last in pace in the NBA. Another former team of his, but he did play a long time with the Lakers. Davis into the front court. Anthony with the dribble, keeping it. Now here comes the double team. Trying to force it under to Caruso. Wide open is KC3. He had that huge game from downtown the other night in the 123-110 victory over the Suns.
That time, again, AD with the move to throw the ball inside to Caruso, who throws it back out for the triple.
Lakers had great energy in that game, Stu. Led 30-19 after the first quarter. Horrible alley-oop try for Nerlens Noel.
How'd you really feel about that pass?
Oh, man, it went off the backboard, and Noel wasn't anywhere close to it. Caruso, he's going to lose it again. Fortunately, he still has it. Boy, the Lakers lucky to get out of that one. And a timeout is called.
Lane around the paint defensively, because he really is a high fly act.
Oh, look at that move by Payton. He can't finish at the rim, though. And the Lakers come up with it. They've turned it over 3 times already. Kick into the corner, catch and shoot. Matthews, heartbreak, in and out. Tapped by AD. It's going to be out of bounds to New York. And we're halfway through the quarter. And as expected, it's a defensive battle, 9-6.
Expected more of a defensive struggle tonight, with New York dedicated on that end. And of course, the Lakers like to hang their hat on the defensive end.
This is the last game of a 6-game road trip for New York in their final road game of the 72-game regular season. Little shake and bake for Randle. Goes around and creates space on Davis, but can't knock down the mid-range jumper. AD with the handle. Point guard skills are kicking in. We're going to see Kuzma and THT in a moment. Remember, Kuz missed the last game with a back injury.
Nice dive.
Wide open. Who's wide open? Now it's Caruso. Comes up short. Rebound Drummond. He had 7 offensive rebounds the last game, and he scores.
But that was a nice dive, though, by Wesley Matthews. That's what opened up the whole court for the Lakers.
But again, Stu, 10 rebounds against Phoenix. 7 of them for Dre were on the offensive end. Payton, boy, he just bodies up on Caruso and scores off the window.
That's what the Lakers have to do from the backcourt. They have to attack that kind of pressure. Caruso smothering Payton, and he just goes by him on the dribble.
Former Trojan Taj Gibson and D. Rose, Derrick Rose will be in also at the whistle, and we've got one right now.
That's going to be on Elfrid Payton. Our Oculus front row view shows Drummond on the offensive glass. The missed shot by Caruso. I'll take it myself. A little bit of a hook shot. Gets the nice friendly roll.
All right, Taj Gibson's into the game. So, 17 minutes. Had 10 rebounds, 3 blocks in the first game. And Derrick Rose has just had a resurgence himself. Huge game against the Clippers. Kuzma is back for the Lakers. He really struggled the last time he played. Here is KCP. No, weak side rebound, battling. Drummond can't get it. New York comes out with it, and Julius Randle, the Knickerbockers. Down the middle goes Barrett all the way. Count of it goes, and down to the floor he goes. Free throws upcoming.
KCP asking the official, how come you give verticality to the bigs, but you don't give it to the smalls? As he said, I was there. I just put my hands straight up, didn't do anything, and you blow the whistle.
By the way, THT is also in for the Lakers. Had 7 points, couple of rebounds, 3 assists in 21 minutes. But now it's R.J. Barrett, youngest on the team. Rowan Jr. is what RJ stands for. And while we have a moment, here's a quick word from Jack in the Box.
Get my $5.99 50-50 popcorn chicken with both classic and spicy. Only at Jack in the Box.
There's 2 free throws by RJ.
He did not have a good game at the Garden against the Lakers. Missed his first 8 shots and finished 2 for 11 in a win at the Garden. And remember, AD didn't play in that game. Neither did LeBron. So they're getting Davis for the first time this year. Kuzma on its way. Yeah, air ball for
You could
Kuz.
see when it left his hand that it was well off the mark.
Kuz, remember, he was 2 for 11 and 0 for 6 from 3. Last time we saw him play in that loss at Portland. Ball fake and biting that time was AD. And Randall draws the foul from Davis.
That's the threat of the perimeter shot. You get your defender to rush at you. You haven't committed your dribble, and then you can play him like a fiddle. Just a little up fake, like, oh, I'm shooting. Nope, no, I'm not. And contact, foul, AD.
Julius Randle has 5 triple-doubles this year, the most for the Knicks since 81-82, since Michael Ray Richardson had that many. Here's Derrick Rose. Boy, I tell you what, he's not quite the MVP, but he's pretty darn good, isn't he? These days, Derrick Rose.
He's been playing great.
Yeah. Remember, he had 50 on Halloween night a couple of years ago when he was in Minnesota. This is the 3rd time he's been with Tibbs on a team. Anthony Davis. He represents Chicago.